Hey, I know it's been a couple of weeks since I posted a video. It's not for lack of having good photos, that's for sure. I just had some problems with the video editing software that I use, and most of the time I'm so focused on photographing things that I really don't have the time to go get the little camera and put it somewhere. But well, I promise I'll start doing more videos again, maybe even a little more detailed. But so here's a couple of things that I photographed recently. Hope you enjoy them.
The First Baptist Church has been an icon of the city for the longest time, so when I found out these guys are inside actually bringing it back to life, I was like, I am all over this. The key is, of course, work your way slowly in until they become comfortable with your presence. The less talking you do, the more you get to photograph what's actually happening, and in this case, guys doing a lot of work to a church that deserves this kind of treatment. Walk around, look for different angles. In this case, I wanted to show the scale of the building, and with a longer lens I was able to compress it, but yet you can see how small the figure is relative to the whole space. Your first instinct might be to go straight to this gentleman who is working on the plaster on the side. Take your time, slowly circle your way in. He becomes more and more comfortable with the idea that you're just there to document it. You're not there to converse with him and ask him questions about the building. But look, I'm trying to get a shot, and I think I have it, and I'm somewhat uncomfortable, but you know, I'm trying to make something happen here. And it's okay, the photo's good, but I still wasn't 100% happy with how little of the church you could actually see in the background. So I decided to come a little bit closer and higher up to see if I can have him prominently displayed in the photo, but also the vastness of the church in the background. And there it is. If you have time, the more time you spend, the more you can challenge yourself to see it slightly differently. If you wait long enough, cool things will happen. I wanted to do a piece on the different programs that seniors have available to stay active. And let me tell you something. These guys were probably more active than I was that day. I'm always looking for photos that have a lot of depth. Photos that put you in the center of the action. And while that photo is a lot more general, I also like detailed photos of specific subjects, people who are driving the action. In this case, this woman was the Zoomba instructor, and she's just loving it. Something to always keep in mind is I love working with lots of depth of field. Okay, so that means that the aperture has to be closed down. So always keep that in mind when you're looking at the photo, that you're not just getting one subject that's focused and then the rest is a blurry mess. But this woman right here, man, I just love it. She was so into the whole thing. But look, I'm trying to get a good photo that puts the space and the subject at the center of the action, and there it is. Besides the Zoomba class, I also went to another senior center where they were doing yoga, sitting yoga, which I thought was pretty cool. But look, you see the space, you see how there's so much foreground and background, and it's all subdivided into different sections. Same thing here at another senior center where they were doing painting. Thanks for watching, and I hope you subscribe.